Okay, so y'all ready?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
shit!
I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, same. welcome to
None of us do.
Yeah, welcome back to the Three Artists One Mic podcast. We got Pat and special guest Kashar's here. We got
Hey!
welcome A. Tell him your name, boy.
Keyshawn, aka Cryptic, you know.
A. So what brings you here, Keish?
Just chilling, trying to get out the house, relaxing, wanting to see what this was about.
Yeah.
I've seen that you been doing it. This is 7th episode?
This is episode 9.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm an episode behind, I'm sorry.
Well, don't feel too bad, because congratulations, you're our first guest.
Hey!
Yeah, it's funny because like you hit me up earlier during the week and you were like, "Yo, when are y'all recording?" I was like, "Saturday," and then I saw like my work schedule come out and I was like, "It's Friday."
Yeah, I was like, just let me know. And then I seen you post it. I'm like, wait, is that? He didn't even tell me, and I thought that was a different episode. So I'm like, all right, so he's gonna let me know. And you're like Saturday. I'm like, all right, Saturday, yeah. Somewhere he's gonna let me know. And he's like Friday. I'm like, yeah, Friday. That's today.
Yeah, like literally because I had to open today and I was like, "Oh shit, we don't have a guest," and I was like, "Wait." I want to make sure with Keyshawn. Yo, we're doing it today.
Good job, Walt. Good job.
On like 2 people. I'm sorry. Math is my strong suit.
No. I mean, like, we have done shows with just Pat and I or just Shar and I. Like, the last one that I uploaded to... Well, this is getting meta again. The episode that I uploaded today, it's just Shar and I, and we just riffed for, like, almost 2 hours. And, yeah.
Yeah, there's an episode just me and him, and yeah.
Yeah, I mean the first episode, the first 2 episodes, it was me and Shar. Then it was just me and
I
Pat.
noticed that.
And then the 3rd episode, we finally got all together. and I made,
all here.
yeah, I made a joke.
I mean, that's
yeah.
good. You have to make things work, and you got to make things work. As long as you're getting it done, that's all that really matters.
Yeah, even if it was just one person, I feel like it would still be fine, depending on like our dynamic, because we'll just bounce back and forth with each
Don't
other.
knock that down.
Hey, I can do whatever I want.
He fucked up dolphins in the last
Shut the
one,
fuck up. Goddamn dolphins. Check it out, please. But yeah. So how's your guys' week, day?
I'm tired.
Feel that.
Same. Haven't really gotten much sleep. I go to sleep at 4 or 5 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I feel that.
I mean, other than that, I work from home, so I don't really have your guys' struggle where you have to like commute into your job and sit there and clock in. I still have to clock in and everything. When I wake up, I'm at work.
I feel that, cause like I had to wake up at 5 in the morning and I was just like, I don't want to be here. And like, luckily it was kind of slow. There were just certain people that they're just like, I want that thing. So then, I had to deal with it and whatnot. But it wasn't so bad, except that person that came in after me got in late. So I was just like, come on, I want to go home. Like, I literally planned it. I was like, I'm going to eat my lunch so I could just go home and just knock out and then wait for y'all to come here.
I said, no, that's not.
No,
dead ass.
Fate had planned for you today.
No, I mean, like, today was, like, kind of a good-ish day for the most part. Because, like, what's it called? So... Well, aside from, like, the reason that I found out that the person coming in after me was, like, late was because my coworker called him and was like, but I got a shower. And I was like,
Doug.
yo, it's 6 minutes before you're supposed to be here.
Yo. Said, man, you better, like, you better scrub fast.
You better just put on deodorant. That's it. That's what I do.
This is deodorant shower.
Right
Yeah. Yo, but today was the day of tips for me.
Was it?
Yeah, because there's this one dude who worked at the community college I used to go to, but he works as for I think what is it, the CDC, the people that like walk around like cleaning up garbage and shit. So I gave him coffee and like gave him the discount on coffee. He's like, oh yo, thanks man. And then he threw $1 on the counter. I was like, alright, cool. And then this drunk old black dude came in. He literally was like, I want coffee. And like, I don't want to make fun of him too much because he sounded like he was slow, but I feel like he was either just not there or he was just drunk.
Probably.
No, and I feel like he was just probably maybe schizophrenic because like, well, I'll get to it.
Okay.
So he orders the coffee, I'm making it, and then like I want fries. Okay, ring that up. I want a small Coke. Okay, fine.
Why are you yelling at me?
Yeah. And then like, so after I finish up his order, he's just sitting there and he goes, wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. And I was just like, okay.
Yo.
he did it again, and I was just staring at my coworkers like, what the fuck is going on?
That is my spirit animal.
No, and then like there these two people that came in, they didn't buy shit, they just went to the bathroom and whatever, and like when this lady was like I think she was trying to make it look like she was contemplating, like she wanted to buy something, he just turns to her and goes, "Mommy!" And she literally just responds by going, "Jesus!"
What?
Wow.
But so that dude had like a bag of chips and like had like a Coors Light bottle just out there. And I was like, all right, he's just not there. And I was just like, fuck, can he just leave? I was like speeding through all this shit.
If you had the Coors Light bottle out, you could have kicked him out for that.
But it was unopened.
Oh, okay, all right.
But like he still had it out. So like
He's something smart.
He for some reason just put, so he was sitting in like one of the middle row tables at the store, and then he just put it on like the side table next to the soda machine. And so I was gonna be like, yo, like you can't have like alcohol in here. So I just like grabbed it and like put it in a bag, and then like he just left. And then for some reason came to the counter, threw $2 on there.
What the?
And then I was like.
He said, "Yeah, you bagged my drink for
I was like, is this for me? Alright, whatever. So I took it. I'm like, alright, I got $3.
No, I had a dude who last night who just forgot to collect his change. Like he walked away without it. He's like, I don't need the receipt. As I was taking out his change, he walks away. I'm like, I got $3 in my hand.
Yeah.
So I just like slipped it under the counter so if he walked out, you know. Nah, son,
sir, your money. Oh,
like yo. So he walked out without his $3. I'm like, all right, took that shit out from under the counter.
It's mine.
It's mine.
I mean, yeah, and then like this old lady came in and like my coworker that was there, she asked me like, yo, I don't know how to set I don't know how to set up a gift card, so I helped her out with that. And then that old lady just threw in a $5 bill. She just put it on the counter,
right.
And then like the girl was just gonna take it for herself. I was like, nah, we split in half because I had to teach you how to do this shit. So then we did. And then she comes back and like she ordered food again, and then she like her, because I gave her the senior discount, like her order came out to be like I think $3 in or like less than $3, and she gives 4.
Really?
And so her change turned out to be like $1.22 or whatever. And then she's like, "Here, keep the change." It's like, "Oh, thank you." And like with all the change and all the shit combined, by the end of my shift, I had almost $7.
Oh wow.
Yeah, now
that's
lunch.
Yeah, I was like, "Yo, word."
That's literally like, oh wait, I was about to say that's literally an hour's work, but then like you earn more than me.
Yeah. I mean, it's almost an hour for you.
Speaking of you guys' job.
Oh yeah.
What's up with these nacho fries?
Fuck these nacho fries, yo.
No, it's funny.
These nacho fries,
yo. Because you were alienating the fuck out of our audience. I keep mentioning this shit.
Yeah, because I was like, yo, if you buy nacho fries at Taco Bell, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Because I was on my off time, I do Postmates with my cousin.
Yeah.
Oh shit, you do? Nice.
Yeah. So we come in and we get like 4 orders for Taco Bell back to back.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all like nacho fries, and I'm like, me and my cousin looking at each other. They serve fries.
Yeah.
Like I don't want tacos. I don't want nothing.
No.
Nah, the fries are hopefully a temporary item.
They are. They'll be gone within like the next month.
Yeah, but I walk in, so I do the order backwards because I'm like, I'm not gonna sound stupid and order fries, and then the lady's looking at me like, we don't have fries. So I'm doing the order backwards. I'm starting out with the burritos and the salad. I'm like, so do you guys have fries? It's like, yeah, and I'm like, I was hoping you said no.
I mean, more than likely, there's like stickers on the outside that says, "We have fries."
I didn't even look at it, and I'm like, why is this a thing? Like, who decided this? Who made this?
I swear, half the new products at Taco Bell, like, it's just like the CEO and a bunch of other, like, you know, board over, and they're just like,
no, it is though.
And no, they're just like chilling in a room and just like
playing poker.
You know, you're just playing poker. Hey, you know, it'd be good, guys. As they're like, you know, smoking a blunt. You know, it'd be great, guys. Some fucking fries with nacho flavoring and a chalupa, but the shell is made of chicken.
Okay, no, but the chicken is fucking lit though.
Okay, that shit was good. Yeah,
that's
I'm
a thing.
not to lie. That was a thing.
Yeah,
that was a thing. Yes.
Why?
And that brings us to our sponsor, Taco Bell.
Yo, why is that a thing?
I don't know, but 1 second, because I fucked up technical difficulties.
How many mics?
And we're back. Come on, man. 3 artists, 1 mic. Not 3 artists, 2 mics.
Well, it is still 1 mic. It was connected to my laptop speaker.
Fuck you.
I mean, microphone.
Leave.
Get out of my own place.
Oh, man.
I am Walter.
Everything's been...
Well, wait, so you have a car?
No, what?
Wait, what?
Oh wait, no, you see, you do Postmates with your cousin.
Yeah.
Okay, I for some reason thought you had a car. I was like, oh shit.
I have my permit.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for
Beep.
to teach me how to drive, but he's a fraud.
If
If you ever have a friend named
Beep.
just know he's a fraud. Just put it out there.
Beep, so I could fucking censor it. God damn it, we can be doing
I'm not gonna lie, I do know it's
Beep.
kind of
A fraud.
He's a fraud.
you know what I'm talking about.
Wait, which one? Beep.
His last name.
Beep.
Yes.
He's a fraud.
I'm not gonna censor his first and last name, so it's just Beep and Beep.
Well, I mean, he's gonna. I don't know.
Because I don't know if they'll watch it. Because, like, well, since you don't, well, I don't know if you listened to one of the latest episode. Well, actually, no, I cut it out. My boss found out that we were talking about him. He's like, don't talk about me.
I'm pretty sure
I don't know.
Beep isn't gonna have a problem, but I don't know about Sword Boy.
Sword Boy.
I have no say in his part.
I mean, he's a cool dude.
He's cool.
Yeah.
I mean,
he'll be chilling.
I mean, I have JT3 is a cool person too. I hope you don't have to beat that.
No, I won't.
Imagine Hollywood is like, no, don't talk about this.
He's like the only super fan we have. He's like, GT3, I made it!
It's like, I was trying to do it like at least every Saturday so I can at least get the basics down. He doesn't like driving in like rain. The rain bothers him. Snow bothers him. Anything that isn't sunny or
anything that's water sounds familiar.
Yo, I don't do precipitation.
Yo, like, bro, like, I'll accidentally wet you while I'm doing dishes. Like,
That's different. That's different. I just don't like that. In that case, I don't like having my clothes wet.
I'm not gonna make the usual joke
like,
I do because I'm in a room with two black guys.
Oh, that's the usual joke I make.
Yeah. And I feel like we kind of have to make it, but I'm not gonna be the one to say it.
1960s flashbacks. Okay,
there we go.
Right there, I made it.
I'm doing this.
My guy, this is the humor that we fucking do like every day.
Jesus, he said 1960s flashback. All right, we're done. He said close curtains.
Equal rights.
That's it. I made the joke. End the podcast now. We're good.
Alright, and that's the end of the episode. So 12 minutes, the shortest episode.
Yeah, that's pretty much been how everything's been going.
Yeah.
Barely get no sleep. I work from home. It's hard trying to get out, man. It really is. I bowl every Wednesday though. That's like the most I get out.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, because Wednesdays is special at Hudson Lanes.
Oh, yeah.
Beep place.
That's a location.
That's
You're gonna get a tag.
I love that you also add your own beep. So, like, for your specific item, I gotta cut your soundbite to censor things that you say.
But I mean,
this is us promoting them. Give us money, Hudson Lanes.
Yeah, they have a really good promotion. And so before it was $10 for the but from 9 to close, which is 12.
Yeah.
Your bowl shoes included all night without having to go back. Oh, I want 3.
Wait, is that when we went? Well,
yeah.
Yeah.
So, but now it's $12, and I think we went when it was $12. So yeah, that's usually when I get out the most, or if I'm like going to the mall with my brother. But other than that, life is. It's a poop storm, man. It'll hit you where it hurts when you don't expect it.
Yeah, of course. That's always how it is. I mean, like, I don't want to be like, but bicycles are harder because, like, it reminds me of someone who, like, at any challenge is a dick measuring contest where it's, I'll be like, yeah, man, I didn't sleep. Like, I only slept for 2 hours. Well, I only slept for 15 minutes, and I still gotta do a 13,000-hour shift. So fuck you.
So, like, I don't want to talk to you now.
That sounds like
beep.
It's like
it's backpack, but
yeah, it's like. 1 minute you're like, yeah, I only got an hour of sleep. Oh yeah, well I only got 2 seconds. Like, all right.
I blinked and that was it.
I guess my suffering is not that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't realize we were in a competition of who's suffering the most.
Yeah, I mean, cause like, what I mean, like, I don't want to say like, oh, but I do more. It's like, what, I'm a full-time student, a full-time worker, so like, I'm like, what, going to campus all the way in fucking Newark, and then like, there are some days where I have like a few hour like break, I guess, so I literally just go home and sleep, and then I just wake up and go to work. But other than that, it's like, you know, I just gotta work on time management, because like literally last night when I came home from work, I was just I was off, so I was just editing the podcast till like 1 in the morning, and then I was like, come on, export faster. And then I just like did everything, all the metadata, and then, so the video was ready by noon. I was like, done, sleep. Then I woke up at like 5:30. I was like, shit, now I gotta go to work.
Time management is very important, especially due to the fact that I'm a home health aide.
Yeah.
So I have to be on point with every single thing.
Yeah. It sounds like more stressful.
Yeah, I mean it's. I want to say it's getting easier. It's not. It's a mixture. It's like riding in the middle of the two train cars when you're not supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
So you never know what's gonna happen. Like anything can happen, and so I gotta stay on my mom's health. But it usually when I'm out with friends, that's usually the most times I get out. Is time management is very important, especially when I'm not getting sleep, and then I have to be up at a certain time. Even though I work my own hours, it's best to try to get everything done as early as possible.
Yeah, that's my philosophy at work. That's literally what I was doing today. Like I was like, all right, it's 1:00. This thing's gonna be done by 2. It's 1:10. I'm done.
He said 10 minutes is all I need.
I gotta get all that shit ready because like I don't have to take it out by 2:00. It just needs to be ready by 2:00. So I don't give a fuck. All my shit is done. I just gotta wait for the person to come in and I'm out.
Hey, that's good though. That's good.
Yeah. And oh, you're gonna
What's up?
No, you go.
Yeah, no.
This is always what happens. Like we cut each other off. And I'm like, no, I've been talking for like 30 minutes. You go.
No, I definitely get it because I'm not doing the whole college thing right now, but I tend to get myself involved in like a lot of different projects at the same time because I cosplay a lot and like I get involved in groups and I run a lot of group cosplays. I'm trying to like, for example, this Sunday I'm doing a group for fire-based characters.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to do elementals throughout the year.
Nice.
Yeah.
Like he just did an ice one, but
Well, the ice one kind of fell through.
Yeah.
So I'm redoing it in April. But yeah, this weekend I'm doing fire. I'm going to.
You should have done it today because it was snowing.
Fuck you. Yeah, every time I see snow, I'm like, yo, this couldn't be. Okay, good.
Wait, something. Okay, never mind. We're good.
But this place in Queens and blah blah, and like 12 a.m. 12 p.m. I have to go to Queens at 12 p.m.
You said, yeah, it's not happening.
No, it is happening, unfortunately. But
yeah, like,
it's like if I'm not in bed by like 2, I'm not sleeping.
yeah, one of my friends was like, oh yeah, we should totally go to Manhattan. Yeah, I worked in New York. I worked in Allbirds, and that's not happening. No.
Manhattan I can do, because like, it's like right there, and it's not annoying.
Well, from Journal Square. It's right there.
Yeah.
But then, like, everywhere else in New York is like, oh yeah, Brooklyn, I gotta figure shit out and then get lost somewhere. Like, yo, last time I was in New York, and this was Manhattan, and I'm usually good with Manhattan.
Okay, I thought you were gonna tell another story.
Oh,
No, I thought you were gonna tell them when we went to Sunnyvale.
Oh, that story needs to be brought up too, because fuck you.
All right, I'll tell that afterward. You tell this one.
Yeah, I live in Jersey City, so I get off at Port Authority, and at Port Authority, I'm trying to get to what's it called? Columbus Circle. Right?
Oh, I know where that is.
It's not that far. It really isn't. So I'm like, okay, I don't have to spend the money on the train. I can walk there. I try to walk there using my iPod for directions, get lost, and I end up like walking an hour, and then taking a train, and then taking a taxi.
It's over. And I guarantee it was like 5 minutes away.
No, that reminds me too when I went on that date with that girl. So I didn't know that the restaurant that we were meeting at was on 22nd Street, and I took the train all the way to 33rd. And I didn't know that. Okay, so I know I fucked up. Like in hindsight, when I saw, for some reason, it stuck out in my mind at the time. It was like 19th Street. I was like, oh, cool. That's a cool stop. I don't know why. And then I didn't. Okay, at the time I didn't know that fucking the restaurant was on 22nd, I think, and. The only thing that was on my mind was the fucking white dude next to me reading a book and like masking himself, and I'm thinking, do I smell? I put on fucking like 2 coats of fucking deodorant, and like I was feeling like fucking self-conscious.
So were you late to the date?
I was like a few minutes late.
Oh, okay.
I
was like 45 minutes late to this, but
yeah.
Jeez.
It's Columbus Circle. It's like right there. Yeah.
I haven't been on a date since, and if that's a time period,
August 2016.
But my
Wait,
time
you said
period,
2016.
Yeah, August 2016.
God damn.
Mia is my time period because I don't remember.
I don't even remember. I mean, like that wasn't even a date. That was just us to meet up and eat.
Okay, gotcha.
It wasn't really a date.
That's a date. Was it just you two?
Yeah.
That's a date.
Okay, you know what?
They'll bet on plenty of fish. It was a date.
Yeah, whatever.
Wait, hold on. Wait, we talking about you two?
No.
I'm about to say,
Me
what's
and
going
that
on?
girl. But it reminds me because like I mentioned it on the last one, and I wanted your guys' opinion. Well, I wanted yours, and you're a guest, so now I want your opinion. What's your guys' opinion on splitting the bill on the first date or in general?
Okay. Okay, general courtesy suggests that the person who asked the other on the date pays.
Mm-hmm.
However, I'm down to ask yo, you want to split it? If I'm down because I'm down to be like, yo, listen, I can pay for this, but like if you want to split it, that's also cool.
Yeah. So I agree. It usually goes by the person. Like if she asks you, you would expect that she would be paying. Because usually in that situation, they'll tell you, "Oh, just bring a few bucks or something, just to cover yourself, or just in case I don't have enough." Mm-hmm. If you're willing to split it, that's fine. Now, if you're dating, then whoever takes care of the bill, it don't matter who asks who out. You can take care of the bill. She takes care of the bill.
Yeah.
So
if you're dating on a continuous relationship, it should be going either way.
Yeah.
But
so like one day you, one day her, or whatever.
Yeah, or whatever works out.
But on the first date, it's usually whoever
asks the bill.
Yeah. But if you don't mind splitting it, or if like funds are kind of low and you see, you ordered a steak that was like $40 and only got like 100.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, what I told Shaw was like, okay, with this girl, the first time we met, we weren't even sure if it was a date or not. Like, I literally asked her, like, so is this a date or what? She's like, I don't know, we're hanging out. Fuck it. And
Did you guys touch hands?
No.
Did you make eye contact?
Yes.
It's a date.
Did you guys exist next to each other? You guys are married. But yeah, and I was like, so, and I asked her like, just like, I was curious and I wanted to see like if she was the girl that if she was the type of girl that expected me to pay for the whole thing, or I wanted to see, like, I wanted to gauge her reaction to me asking. So I was like, so how are we doing this? I'm paying it or are we splitting it? I'm cool with either one. And she went, we can split it. So like, all right, fuck it. And that's what we did.
I'd be like, no, you're not gonna do this. You got cameras around. I'm paying for it. I'm gonna be broke today.
Fuck you. Drop the whole wallet.
Seen them shows? Fucking what would you do? I seen this. All right.
No.
Wait for that one NBC guy.
And then I'm robbing.
What the fuck?
Like it's whatever you want to choose. I'm fine with either choice. Like you can either pay me or we can throw.
I don't condone his actions.
I do.
What the fuck? Yeah, cause like at work I was getting hella shit from this one dude, and he was like, yeah, so you're a guy, you're supposed to pay it, and it's the first date too. What the fuck? And then another coworker was like, well, did you get ass? No. So why the fuck would you pay for the whole thing?
Well, for me, I don't think ass is necessary.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like that's not necessary for me to pay, but like the promise of us at least this isn't gonna be the only date, or because I'm trying to make an like me paying for the date is sort of like an investment. Yeah, I'm looking at it as like a financial investment towards us being a thing.
Yeah.
And then we're not going to be a thing.
If we're not going to be a thing, then what am I doing? Well, yeah, what am I doing?
That logic is flawed for both of them because alright. So
no, I understand, yeah.
Because I'm a guy, I'm supposed to pay for the meal, but if I'm not the person who asks the other out, I didn't bring enough money, and you expect me to pay for everything, and this was your idea. Like, I'm not gonna ask you, oh, you want to go to the fair, and then you bring like $2, and I'm like, oh, so do you got enough money to? You're like, nigga,
also
what? Like, come
on.
Yeah.
Like,
it's like I have $2. It's like, well, I got one.
Wow, I guess we're both not making.
It's like interest fee is $5 per ticket. It's like both of y'all fucked up.
So it's like, and then I mean. I wouldn't mind getting cheeks after a first date. Yeah, that doesn't necessarily mean...
No, man, she's a whore. She opens her legs.
No, that's not true.
I know, I'm kidding.
That's not true. Ladies,
stop.
Any female watching this, if a guy has ever said that you're a whore for giving cheeks on the first date...
Fuck him. But
not literally.
Yeah.
Exactly what he said.
Yeah.
Because that's not true. You actually felt comfortable enough with that guy. You trusted him enough to do that. That doesn't make you a whore or a slut or whatever.
And if you want to fuck him after the date, it's fine.
Like, yo, you
had a good time. You can want to continue
that, and you want to continue
to be as sexually active as you want. Just
it's fine.
So just throwing that out, ladies. I'm single. I would do
that.
I would do that after the first date. No.
Speaking of which, what's it called? Do you remember I told you that? Like, I think I told you that I got forced to super like someone on Tinder.
Yeah, forced to super like?
Yeah, like this is the second time it's happened. And it's happened while we were waiting for you to come over. Like, I was just on Tinder just swiping, and then it's like, free super like. I was like, I didn't know what to do because like the first time it happened, I was like, what is this? I didn't know this is a thing. What the fuck? And they basically so what happens is like, I guess randomly, like you'll just get 4 random profiles, and like it'll just be like it's just like you view them like regular profiles, and you have the option to skip it. And like me, I'm not like hell no. Pretty super like maybe this girl might like me, and so I was looking through their profiles and like he heard my reaction. Like the first girl I clicked, it's like, oh, she's a musician and she loves music. Done.
You found the one.
That's me. I like anime and cosplay. Done.
No, it was funny because like the second girl that I looked at, I was like, he was like, oh, you found the one. I was like, hold up, there's a cute blonde though. So I clicked the profile and like it literally just said 19.
That's her whole
I mean, like, I'll still like it. I won't super like it. But...
No, yeah, and like that's what made because we were just riffing for like a good bit. It's like, what's your favorite color? 19. What do you like to do in your off time? 19.
Where were you born? 19.
It's like years ago.
Like, is there anything that you don't like that involves 19?
19.
Alright, it's official.
Yeah, and like so like I guess Tinder just like I guess for people to use their app more, they started doing that, and it's just weird because like it just happens out of nowhere. It's like a fucking Pokemon battle. I'm just like which one of these girls do I like?
That's very awkward because
it's
like
weird.
See, I couldn't do that. It'd be like free super like, and I'm like close application. And
You didn't even skip it. You're like delete app, phone, throw phone out window. I'm done.
You can keep your super likes. I don't have time for this. Like, what happened to regular likes? What did we just take a step forward and now all likes are just super? Like, yeah, I'm just that type of guy. We're all awesome. Like,
I just really like you.
You weren't.
Like we
No,
have.
like I said, I only really use super like if it's like, oh, okay, she's into nerdy shit. Boom. Notice me, senpai.
Yeah, but it's like you got 4 and you gotta like, all right, I gotta go through you. All right, now I gotta check you, and it's like you all like the same thing. You all look the same.
You all look the same.
I'm liking all of you.
It's the same. It's the same bot profile like 4 times.
Like that happened to me on Instagram. Like I got a follower, and I'm like, I'm not following you. First off, you have no post. Your link looks sketchy. So then, like a week later, I get another follower with a different name, but the picture is legitly the same. It's literally the same picture, and I'm like, I'm not falling for this.
Yeah.
Who do you think I am?
That used to happen like back in high school, like when I used to use Twitter, and like I would get random porn bots or like random like fucking bots that like have tits exposed. It's like, I love you, daddy. Click my website.
I'm not gonna lie, like. It happened to me on Facebook in high school, and I thought it was.
Oh,
weird.
This story?
Wait, which story?
The webcam?
No.
Okay.
He got caught with the.
Oh, but no, the webcam shit though. I will tell that story.
Okay,
that story
go
is
for
fun.
it. Okay, I want to hear Chris's
Okay,
reaction.
all right. So it's like, yo, I'm at work, right, and it's me and Backpack, both at work, and
it's a nickname for someone.
we both got a friend request from the same person. And it's like, okay, that's all right. Maybe she's local. Maybe she knows both of us. Whatever. So we add her, and I don't know where she hits him up first. She starts having a conversation with her, but he kind of dubs it after a while.
Ooh.
So I'm like, all right, whatever. And then like I take out my iPod later towards the end of my shift. I'm like, oh, she also messaged me. So I'm messaging her and we're talking. It's like sort of a similar conversation, but like at the same time, there's enough variation in it that it's not a bot. Like this is how you know I've talked to enough bots to like fucking know.
Hi. Yeah, what?
Webcam.
Hey, how are you doing? Like, no. I'm
Real quick,
fine.
I forgot. I didn't even super like. This is what it looks like. It shows the 4 profiles, and you can super like whichever one.
Okay.
And I'm going with the musician. Boom, made my choice. No, and it's so weird. It's like super like you chose whoever, and it's like. This feels super fucking weird because it's like an auction or like when you choose a Pokemon when you start a game. It's like, you chose this one. You have this decision for the rest of your life. It's like, oh god.
Takesy backsies.
And it's like, I don't even know if she'll even like notice
Yeah,
me.
word. You never know.
Yeah, I'm sorry to cut you off.
It's all good. Anyway, like, where was I? Yeah. So, we're talking, and, it's like, yo, can I see you? And, she started flirting. I'm like, oh, all right. So I'm like, yo, wait till I get home, because, blah, blah, blah. And so I get home, and, we start talking, and, she pulls, she's like, yo, video chat me. I'm like, oh, all right, cool. We'll video chat. Let's go. And, it's an actual person there video chatting me. And, and like, for some reason, I should have noticed that, like,
the contrast was all off.
Like, no, that the typing, that what she was typing in a video chat wasn't in sync with what, like, when she was typing,
like
when she was messaging me. Word, like, it was like, she'd message me and I didn't see her type in the video chat.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I should.
You see her smile and it's like a paragraph like, wow, how are you doing? My favorite color is neon.
I was like, maybe, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't care. And so, she's like, she's stripping and she's like, let me see your thing. I'm like, all right, like, let's go.
And wait, for the listeners and Keyshawn, how old are you?
I'm 20.
No, during this story.
Probably 19.
Wait, this happened last year?
Yes.
What the fuck?
I
was thinking that this was in fucking high school.
No, motherfucker, I was working.
Yeah, he said that in the beginning.
Yeah,
too.
I'm just a terrible listener.
My boy, this is the beginning. Like, this is like early last year. Anyway.
Yeah. So you show your dick.
Yeah. And then out of nowhere, the video cuts out. And she's like, oh boy. and that's, I am a man.
Stop. No. See, this is the situation where I now have to find you. We have to throw hands. You got a picture of my dick, and now you want to tell me you're a guy.
It gets better.
There's nothing better than that.
Believe me.
Patrick's like, I like guys. Joke's on you.
No, it gets better. So I'm like, oh, okay. And he's like, listen carefully to everything I say, or I will destroy your life. I'm just like, and he sends me the record because apparently he recorded me showing him my dick. I'm like, it's like, oh, and he's like, oh, if you do not do exactly as I say, I will send this to your family members, blah blah blah. And he's sending me links to my family members' Facebook account.
For a minute, I didn't believe him.
Whoa! He looked at my friends list.
But I mean,
but it's like, but it was like, no, but it wasn't. I'm like, it was like specifically. I think there's a way on Facebook you can label them as family, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because I was like, how do you know which of my friends I'm? This is fucking weird.
It's like which last names match yours?
None of them.
Wait, they don't? Oh, okay.
No,
wow.
none of them do. Yeah, I'm the only diamond except for my dad on Facebook. Like my dad wasn't even on Facebook at that time. So, anywho, so yeah, he's sending me the links. I'm like, oh shit, man, listen, I'll do it if you say blah blah. Meanwhile, I'm like going to his account. Report. Next thing you know, like 5 minutes later, the account's taken down. And then a few minutes later, another account friend requests me, and then you see him type under one of my recent statuses, "You'll accept my friend request and reply to me right now, or I will destroy your life." Blah blah blah. And then I'm like,
he has a thing for destruction, huh?
Apparently.
I'm just like, report.
The walk.
I mean, I hadn't had anything that weird happen. That I've had Ayane. From Ninja Gaiden add me on Facebook.
What?
Yes, and I'm like, you guys really have like no standards to what your profile is about. Like, you guys just make anything like Naruto's gonna add me and then Goku, right? Like, come on.
Believe it.
And I'm like, all right, but I have like PlayStation like is now weird. You get that on PlayStation. You get bots.
Really?
And they all say the same shit. Like at first I'm like, okay, a girl plays Overwatch. Then 2 days later, another account adds me. Yeah, hey, what are you doing? Nothing much, playing the game. Yeah, I just got finished playing, like, the last bitch said this to me. Like, come on. Like, so, what is this, a squad of Overwatch players now? Like, I'm playing something totally different right now. And how are you just playing Overwatch? And you're not even on right now. It's telling me you're offline. How are you typing to me?
I would laugh if,
What
like,
sorcery is this?
you're gonna get that one friend request, and then you're gonna, like blow the fuck up on her, and it turns out this is a real girl. She genuinely wanted to talk to you, and you're like, no, fuck you, you're a bot, bitch.
So,
she's like, but
I almost did that to Jessica Nigri.
Really?
Yes, because she said, it made it so weird because she was like, yeah, you've been liking a lot of my posts. I'm like, how would you know that? obviously this is a setup. I'm not falling for this.
Yeah, I was like,
But then you know that I'm liking your post and you knew exactly how to find me. But then I'm like, the Facebook that I added you on had a picture, now this one doesn't. You know, things aren't adding up, but at the same time, things are adding up. So she was like, oh, watch my live stream, but then it ends up being one of those things we're going to add a credit card. So I'm like, so I'm like, all right, so if this is you, you know, I don't mind supporting you, but I'm not using my real credit card. I'm going to use my American Express, which only has like $1 and some change on it, if that's even still there. Apparently, sex sites don't accept American Express. So I'm like, all right, so you know it's not working. She's like, all right, so I'm gonna send you a coupon. And I'm like, why you know, it's you.
Right now.
It's you, so I'm going to do this. I'm not putting my credit card information, but the coupon you still have to. I'm like, I'm not falling for this now. It's like, how does a coupon still ask for my credit card information? Like, so I mean. A lot of things turn into bots. A lot of things. I've never had that happen to me, and I don't want that because I'm telling you.
I'm pretty sure dude's gonna try.
Before I report you, we are throwing hands. Everybody, you're not embarrassing.
I was scared as shit. I was scared. I'm like, bro, I woke,
penis.
Like I woke up in the morning, I'm like, yo, please don't let this nigga have had like a third account.
He said it's
but it's a guy.
He said this time he didn't add me. He's just sending it. It's over. I mean, at that
his
point,
profile is the dick.
At that point, I'm not afraid because if you're gonna try to destroy my life, I'm just gonna measure my dick and be like, yeah, my dick's small. Here we go.
You sabotage yourself.
It's small hard. Not even small soap. It's small hard. What are you doing to me right now? You have nothing to use against me at this moment. Like, you can send it to my family, like, is this you? I don't know. I mean, a lot of black penises look black.
No, my face is in that shit. You know, my face in that shit, too.
Oh.
No, they use Photoshop.
I don't, like, what was your objective? Like, what did you want out of this? Like,
yo, what, you trying to get money, my guy? Like, what
Probably.
Money? Like, what money, nigga? I work at Taco Bell. Like,
I'm broke.
Who are you? What money are you trying to get from me?
Like,
play shit on Bill Gates or some shit.
Wow. But boy, you think this even work right now?
For real, like, you got reported the first time, came back, or you're gonna report. Like,
yeah. It's like every time you're just.
Yeah, I was expecting more though, because I'm like, okay, this dude had a backup account. You had one backup account for this?
Like, for real, if you're gonna destroy my life, you're gonna keep coming, but at that time, you're not gonna be like, oh, you're gonna respond to me. Like, now that you see I'm not responding, I'm not caring, you're just gonna go for it. You're like, he's gonna fail. I'm going to destroy him. It's like, no, you're failing now because you're making yourself look like an idiot. You keep asking me to respond to you. It's like, I don't even feel nervous anymore. You're not gonna do it.
like I'm imagining the whole situation. Like, he messaged you from another account, and like you know when someone reads it, it says seen at whatever. I feel like it's just seen at, let's say, 7:16, and then this person has blocked you. He's like, come on, I'm just trying to steal his bank information, damn it!
It's like, I'm not giving it to you.
You can have my $17, dog.
For more though? he could have your $17?
Oh, yeah, suck my dick.
Because I'm like, it makes no sense. You doing this from, I have $1.93 in my account right now. So what you're telling me is you're going to destroy my life for $1.93.
Or maybe like his form of destroying your life is to mildly annoy you.
That could be a case.
And it's funny because a friend of mine, I'm not gonna drop his name.
Good.
But
he said I'm not gonna drop his name drop.
Kyle.
Lisper. The Lisper.
Lisper. Why is
yeah, no.
I kind of want to know his name.
We'll tell you after.
yeah, but yeah, a few years, like, you know, a couple years back, he switched Facebook accounts. Like, he had to delete his whole account and whatnot. And he's like, yo, Pat. He's like, yo, there's my new Facebook. I'm like, yo, what happened? He's like, yeah, some really embarrassing shit happened with like a Filipino girl trying to blackmail me. I'm like, so like as this shit is happening to me, I'm like, yo, this is the same situation right now. I have to like change my whole Facebook because like I got my Facebook page right here, Diamond Quality Cosplay. Like it has like 200 followers. I can't just take this shit down right now.
Watch every Filipino girl ever.
He said, I need this. This is my source.
Like yo, like I really can't start over right now.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I feel bad. Like, that's terrible. Like, you have to, one, make a new account. because you're getting played by a Filipino girl who probably isn't a girl, probably not even Filipino.
Probably a 47-year-old man.
Yeah, who's like mildly Caucasian, probably a little Irish, like, probably just a little Irish, but he's like, and he's still telling me he's a Filipino girl, like 20. Like that's his whole bio, just 20.
19.
And it's like that's probably your, and it's weird because that's probably your type. So it's like, how do you even know that? Like, how do you know to specifically use that? Like, or as some people say, specifically. You know, got all them ocean dwellers out there. Oh my god! But it's like, how do you know to use that one directly? Like, how do you know I like Filipino girls? How do you know I like Japanese girls? Like. Like, how do you?
I saw your likes on Facebook. You like a lot of anime.
Like that, it's weird. It's like
No, mine was a Latina girl though. But
it's like it's weird because like when I'm on Instagram, it's like my page is private. So your workout page. How do you know I'm starting to work out again? Like, how do you know that? Like, you can't see anything I'm doing. I don't even post videos like that.
Yeah.
It's like, so how do you know that? And it's just weird. Like, I think they go like they probably liked or was following something that I liked, and then they're like,
like a mutual follow thing.
Yeah. But it's like I didn't like anything game related, and then Modded Controls follows me, and I'm like, how do you know this? Like, you know, you're kind of creepy right now. Right, it's like, admin, stop this. Whoever's doing this, you guys gotta just.
I mean, like the closest thing that I've had was like, I don't know if I told it on the show, but like was like when I tried using GroupMe. Fuck that app.
Hold on. Group me or grope me?
Oh wait, no, not GroupMe. Meet me. Fuck.
Oh,
that doesn't even.
Meet me.
No, yeah. Fuck
me.
Go back with Group Me because that didn't sound right.
Yeah.
Like meet me here.
It was an app for threesomes. I'm sorry. I wanted to be free. No.
I'm about to say, wait, hold on. I'm gonna have to try this out real quick.
Nah, fuck Meet Me though.
Yeah. I think I have, and it was like I got when because it used to be like some other website. I think it was like My Yearbook, and then they reworked it all because like I had an account, got it back. Like, quick summary, got it back, and then I changed everything to match like what I am now or whatever. And like I got a message from this Asian girl, and it's like I had a picture of me having a selfie with this dude that I follow on YouTube, that Pat, and I went to go see in Brooklyn, and DVG. And she's like, which one are you? The one on the left or right? I'm the one on the left. Stop talking to me right there. And then there's another girl, quote unquote girl, that was like, oh, we legit had a conversation, and I was like, oh shit, that's cool. I checked like her profile the next day. It said Tom 24.
Whoa!
You said you were a 26-year-old girl from down the block. How you go to Iowa in 24 hours? What the fuck?
You're Tom now.
You're Tom now. I was like, okay, I mean, maybe you're trans. You know,
Tom's a little shady.
Cool, but. Like, I just knew this was a fake profile, and then, like, this one girl, like, I saw a profile, like, yo, this girl's beautiful. And she actually she messaged me first. She's like, oh, hey, cutie, how are you? I was like, oh, shit. Wait, I gotta test if this is a bot. So then we started talking. She's like, oh. And then it hit me with the, oh, can we webcam or whatever? I was like, oh, no. I was like, nah. I was like, nah, I don't have a webcam. Do you have Snapchat? Yeah. All right, add me. And then she gave her profile. And then I added her, but never told her that I added her. So I looked at her story, and it was one of those profiles where, and this girl's beautiful, but like, she's one of those profiles where like she's constantly just either like showing off that she's kind of masturbating or she's just groping herself, and it's like, and then she advertises, get my private Snapchat for $30, and you can get all of these posts but uncensored. And I was like,
I follow a bunch of those.
Yeah, and I was like,
too. I'm actually on like 1 or 2 premiums. But,
yeah, and I was like, no, they should have dubbed.
This is the man. I thought about it.
I give him so much shit for this.
I don't get me wrong. I have thought about
it. I only did it when it was cheap, because like I followed.
Yeah, that's true.
I followed because like the 2 that I followed, they're both like $15 premiums. I was like. Yeah,
so I'm not gonna name drop the person that I'm following, but I did find her video on Facebook, and it was like pretty much when your girl's trying to show that she wants to have sex, but the guy doesn't take the signal. So I added her on.
Oh, so it's me.
Huh?
So it's me.
So if she, the way she was doing, I'm like, if my ex would have did that, it's over.
It's over.
Morning, we're doing it. Morning, you got to work. We're doing it at work.
I'm show up at your workplace.
It's like, I follow her on Instagram, and they a lot of profiles do the Patreon thing, so it's
Yeah.
it's understandable.
Oh, I'm trying to do the Patreon thing.
And
So
they-
are we.
they have,
So
like-
follow us on Patreon once we finally figure it out.
So and, like they have something called an ATL orgy, which I also thought about joining, but then I'm insecure about my body and everything, so that's
Really?
yeah. So I'm like, I'm not gonna do that. But I did read that a lot of the Patreons, you get the same thing. Like you'll see a picture and they'll cover it up with like a peach, and then you'll get the same picture, and it'll be the same thing.
And then you
don't
pay
get-
more for uncensored.
No, you're paying more and you're still getting the same picture. you
Just
didn't
without the
get.
peach.
You didn't. No, you're still getting the peach.
What?
You didn't- like I read like
You're gonna get this peach.
Bro.
like I read in the comments, someone was like, yeah, you pretty much like whatever they're showing here is censored. You're getting the same thing. They just have like a bikini on or something. You're getting the same.
Wait. Money, they censored a bikini? What? Yo! I'd be mad, yo! Flip over a fucking table. Fuck you mean, though?
I mean,
So like a lot of people are paying. Like I mean, obviously they have to be doing something right for there to be a bunch
Word.
of people
Yeah.
that's paying for this, and you have different packages. And it's like yeah,
she makes $5,000 a month through this.
and it's like, but don't say lewd photos. And then I have people saying, yeah, there's nothing lewd. You're in a bikini. I can see this daily. I can just go to a beach.
Okay, lewd is bikini. But like, I'm not gonna.
No,
if you're
'cause
sen-
if you
you're
wanna
cens-
see-
if you're showing the picture, right?
Yeah, you fight
And then you censor the picture and act like, oh yeah, there's like there's nothing under here. Yeah, that's obvious. That's like,
You're a fraud.
yeah,
first of all.
right.
But
You are
my
misleading.
thing is, all right. So there's this thing for the PlayStation, PlayStation VR.
Mm.
It's a chat room, which is where
Wait, VR
Uganda-
chat?
Yeah, which is where Uganda knuckles and everything come.
Do you know
they,
the way?
They do lewd, but they actually like they tell you like, let me know when your followers can't see. Like, wait till you switch hosts. So obviously, you know they're not gonna just show you a bikini because that's like. Okay, yeah, that's masturbation material, but that's about it. It's like that's a bikini.
Not even for me. I can't do anything without full nudity.
I mean, yeah, but it's like that's not really. I don't understand. Like, yeah, you want me to pay like an extra $25 for you
Fuck that.
for you to remove a peach?
I'll
Like,
just go to a porn site. Like
Photoshop is a thing. I
Yeah.
could make you nude myself.
Well,
Like,
that's also the thing. Like, I actually kind of wanted to talk about it. Do you guys know about the whole deep fake thing that's
Yeah.
going on?
deep what?
Deep fake. It's like, so there's an AI program that like finds certain pornographic videos, or like these people programmed it to find pornographic videos, and they'll match it to like celebrities, like or YouTubers even. And it was I laughed because like I started watching like this one Asian girl, and like when
I hope
when,
it's not the same Asian girl.
No. And then like when I looked, because I was curious, so I looked at this whole deep fake thing, and they matched this Asian girl to Beep, and then
I don't know
like
what that is.
yeah,
Nor do I, which is
yeah.
strange.
She's she does kind of like I guess relatable videos. Like she's like, oh, I'm dealing with depression and anxiety. Here's how I
Okay,
deal with it.
yeah.
Blah 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 blah.
I deal with depression.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure I'm anxious to know if I'm going to die. I'm pretty sure anxiety affects me too.
Yeah, and so they matched this Asian girl to her face, and like what makes me laugh about the whole deepfake thing is that some of them they're not perfect, so you'll see her face glitching up. Like it'll switch from like supposedly Beep's face to like some random blur of like her skin, and it's just like what the fuck is this?
That's
It's like, no, you scared my dick.
that
You
you
scared my
mentioned.
dick.
No, because like I remember I was going at it once, and I was like, I just started laughing, and I can't.
Like, it's funny that you mentioned AIs because me and your sister was talking about me going to school, and I was like, I want to do graphic design. She was telling me about the website that has free courses. So
Oh,
one of
yeah.
the courses I was thinking about doing was called Deep Science, which deals with, I guess, everything deep is AI
Well,
programmed.
kind of, yeah, because like, well, Google's deep whatever is like they'll basically just run a bunch of programs, and then Google will eventually learn what shit looks like, and what it's learned so far, it just gives you nightmare material. Like it'll make a cat. No, it'll make like that bow that we have on that wall, but it's made out of cat faces, and it looks creepy as fuck.
I just want to put out there hashtag Google Deep whatever.
Deep dive, or I think it's called,
That was quoted by
or
you.
deep dream, something like that.
That see, I wouldn't go
Or the
to.
deep
I wouldn't
project.
want to.
Deep something.
I wouldn't want a course that's.
Going in deep on Google. Google's going deep in you.
That's the end of the episode.
All right.
No, fuck it. We're not even getting monetized because YouTube took away my monetization. So that's why you gotta share with your friends and like and share and subscribe and support on Patreon.
Even though we don't have that yet, but
Yeah.
we're working on it.
But yeah,
Wow. But yeah,
it's super weird.
no, when you brought up the Asian girl,
Mm-hmm.
I did see a video of an Asian girl who was playing GTA, and I think she was. I'm not sure if she was playing it for PC or if they modded it on Xbox One.
Mm-hmm.
So, mind you, in the thing it says that she's like freaking out from being raped. So I'm like,
oh no.
what does this have to do with GTA?
Oh, no.
The mod is they're passing by and she can't leave. Every time she tries to leave somewhere, they pull her back. Or they attach their like character to her.
Wait, this is a VR shit?
No, this is in GTA 5.
Oh, okay.
So she's like, get off me, which is weird because they're not doing anything. They're just like stuck to her. Like she's running. And you see their character just stop running with her. So she's freaking out. Then it goes to the fact that she apparently fell asleep, but she thought she turned her live stream off.
Oh no.
And she wakes up and starts watching porn and starts masturbating.
Oh no.
And she gets caught and apparently got flagged. And I mean, it's not the first time. That's why when you
No,
said,
that's happening a lot on Twitch.
Exactly. That's why when you said Asian girl, I'm like, I hope he's not about to bring up the rape.
No.
Because it's hilarious in this, but I felt bad because it made her start crying.
Oh.
Like, but they weren't really. They were just stuck to her. Like it was like gluing people. To
Well, I guess
her.
she just felt uncomfortable then.
Yeah, but it's like there is nothing sexual. Well, other than the guy like thrusting at her. No, there was a guy thrusting at her. But so like she ran and he's just following her.
Okay.
Like just thrusting behind her.
It's fucking weird.
Because I think he like tracked his character to her movements.
Uh-huh.
So it was just I was like, wow. I don't mean to laugh, but it's hilarious. So, you throwing stuff at yourself?
What?
What was that?
Oh, that was my headphone.
Oh, I'm
jack.
like, man, he's just throwing stuff now. All right.
Yeah!
Just takes the mic and flings it out the window.
Don't even remind me when you threw your fucking iPod on the second episode and I had to fix the whole place. Because he threw it and there were like welcome mats on top and then he's like, wait, I need my iPod. So then he drags the fucking welcome mats to the floor and I'm just like, really? You gotta make me do this on the show? Like, I gotta fix this thing?
That is how the patty cake do.
Fuck off.
Wow. Oh man.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't know what you were expecting. Like, this is literally just a shoot the shit podcast. Like, if you guys have any topics that y'all want to talk about,
Playing footsies.
I wanted to like stretch, and then I'm like, wait, there's
Look.
feet everywhere.
I watched the first episode. That's why I actually was like, do you guys, is the title of the episode, is that the general topic? And he was like, no, we just talk about random things. Like,
No, sometimes I try to
That's-
find I was listening to I always gotta shout them out. Adventures in Roommating. The way that they form their episode titles.
Start the shout out again because I didn't hear what you said.
Adventures in Roommating. Megan
okay.
Tonjes and Keith Batista. Yo, they lit.
Alright.
Apparently, because Megan is the one that edits them, and she's or like she listens to them and tries to find like a title. So she listens for like a moment where they all laughed, and then that's what she names the episode. And like sometimes they're inappropriate shit or whatever. It's like, well, I'm gonna go fuck your boyfriend. Like I really want to name this episode "You Gon' Get This Peach."
Either that or somebody throwing hands. I don't
Yeah.
know.
I was thinking that too.
I mean, because there's a lot of disrespect that was going on. I
Yeah,
don't know.
so apparently your solution is to throw hands.
Look, if we can't have a good first date and have sex, or split the bill, and somebody got a problem with the fact that you actually, as a female, had to split the bill with me and whoever said something is throwing hands. I don't care.
For me,
where.
I'm just like, alright, she like if she has a problem with anything, I'm like, alright, I'm just not gonna go out with her again.
Just know that if you're getting off of work at 3, I'm going to be there at 2:58 because I hate odd numbers. Not 2:59, 2:58. When you clock out, you catching all types of hands from every race known to mankind. You catching all of them.
I feel like I'm imagining the scenario like she's in her fucking cubicle and she's like, oh no, it's 2:57. And like she's on the 5th story and somehow like
Just
you're
know-
looking through the window like, yeah, bitch.
Zip line in this shit.
Or 2:59. 58 hit, I'm staying over Q. I hope you're ready. Because you're going to get these hands.
And then, like, her boss comes like, hey, you need to stay till 6 tonight. She's like, yes, thank God.
Oh, okay.
All right, I'll come back.
Now you fight the boss.
So
Now you got to catch hands at 2:58 for her. And then I'm coming back at 5:58 because she going to catch these hands
and
too.
I'm going to come back at 8 for the janitor.
Because I don't like the way he mopped this floor.
And he got too many keys. It's a big-ass building.
But yeah, it's like, I don't know. I expected a lot of conversation, which is what we're doing.
Well, yeah, that's
and
what
I
the show
expected
is.
a lot of fun, which is what I'm having.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't expect it like, oh, so we're going to talk about Great Depression. All right.
No. I mean, if
1959, Bill Gates probably wasn't even born yet, you know.
we're just making up facts. I mean, like, well, we found out that apparently there was a fucking shooting in Michigan.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a black dude. Well, I don't want to say his name, because like I think the story's just new. But apparently he shot his parents, and I think he might be on the run. It's in Central Michigan University. That's all I'm gonna say about it.
Part of the story is you broke a stereotype. Not gonna say your name, but black people wasn't supposed to be school shooters. You did it. You had to do it.
I mean, yo, you're kind of right. We had that. Yo, we had that. We really did. We could roast y'all. Ha. Yeah, well, if black people so violent, why didn't have school shootings in the hood?
Exactly.
Like,
But here he goes. It's like, yeah. And then you only shoot 2 people. You're not even doing the job right.
Oh my God!
That was your parents. Like,
Stop!
Like, but no, in all honesty, no, it is a tragic thing to happen.
Yeah.
Like, you have to really be going through something really bad that you've built up so long. You sat there and taken so much that it resorted that everybody seems to be the source of that anger, and you have to take it out.
Yeah.
So it's like, same thing with the shooting at Parkland.
Yeah.
It's like, now they're making memes out of it.
People always make. We talked about that.
So in relation to making memes out of it, if you're making memes making fun of the shooter, I'm down.
Well, yeah.
I'm down.
If
you
you
want to roast the shooter, I'm
yeah,
perfectly
because
fine.
fuck him. But if
Fuck that person.
you're gonna roast the victims,
If you're gonna roast the
fuck
victims,
you.
I mean,
that's like nah.
No.
I mean, that's what led to the situation. Him being roasted. I mean, now he came in with
I've
a
been
ghost.
roasted all my life. Like,
I mean, so have I. But I mean, you don't see me coming in with a ghost guard. That's a Fortnite reference if you didn't get it. And just start shooting up the place. Like,
Cool, I can put that in the metadata and we'll get more views.
like, I mean, now they're saying he has, what, ADHD?
Oh, he had ADHD. Oh, his parents were.
I
he
mean,
was recently orphaned. Okay.
people,
So,
I've
so
seen,
were
like,
Batman's parents, and like.
Yeah.
He's a made-up character. Stop.
but the thing is, I've seen a lot of people with ADHD who are really creative, and the most creative thing you've done is holding an assault rifle to a bunch of people and light
Wait,
them
that's
up.
creative.
And light them
I'm
up.
gonna shoot these people in the most creative way possible. But I mean, jokes aside, like condolences go to the victims of these shootings. But like, it's just fucked up because like, like when they mention like all these like mental health stuff, it's because people still have that stigma towards mental health. And instead of studying it, people just want to villainize it, and they're just like, yo, but like he has ADHD. It's like, so he couldn't pay attention.
That's not an excuse.
Yeah.
That's an excuse your actions.
I mean, he grabbed the gun and paid attention while shooting all these people.
Like, don't get me wrong, we get no clout for this.
Yeah, no.
I am going to name drop XXX Tentacion
yeah.
because he did do a song for that. And the song is really good. It's called Hope. If you guys haven't heard it,
I haven't, so we can listen to that after.
So, but it's like everybody has something that they're dealing with.
Yeah.
You just have to find a way to cope with it and find a better way. I mean, shooting and violence isn't always the necessary answer unless you're throwing hands. Throwing hands is always the necessary answer.
Throwing hands is fun.
I had to throw that out there because like
You never heard of a mass throw hand. Like,
yeah, exactly like this guy massively threw hands all over the school like
Okay, then again,
this guy beat up everyone in the school. He went through.
you're not gonna hear fucking like you're not gonna hear like John McJones just go. And now for the news, there has been reports that Stacey Gwen has thrown hands.
She squared up with everyone.
I don't know
everyone
why.
on campus.
Okay, for some reason, in my story that I just made up on the spot, it's a 1920s fucking.
Wait, hold on. Not only is it 1920s,
And it was a girl that threw hands.
Yes, but then you took a comic book character and just switched her name around.
Wait.
Oh, I didn't even mean to.
Wait.
He said Stacey Gwynn.
Stacey
Boy,
Gwynn.
no!
I didn't even mean to.
Flipping this table. Yo, fucking.
Spider-Gwen is not going to throw
But yeah,
hands.
you like violence isn't necessarily always the answer, and I'm a very violent person.
Jesus Christ.
And
that's what we end the episode.
like sometimes I condone some of my actions with violence, and it's not good. But sometimes that's how you cope with what you're going through. But violence isn't always the answer unless you're a massive hand thrower. Then if you're gonna do a mass hand throwing, go for it. I condone your action.
Square up with everyone.
If I'm
It's gotta
stressed,
be one-on-one too. You gotta like,
Yeah.
it's like you said. Okay, this whole building, we're throwing hands. Everyone
Exactly.
lines up,
One by
come
one.
out, one by one. Bah, bah,
The
bah.
fact that
Next.
he beat everybody is just amazing. Like you gotta give that man an award. Don't kick him out of school. Don't arrest him. Like, what are you gonna? You're gonna arrest the man who just beat your ass? Now when he gets out, guess what he's doing? He's beating your ass again.
See them call the cops. Yo, cops, square up. Call her too.
it's like, okay, well, we have a gun.
I'll block your bullets with my hands. Let's go. Bah, bah,
What is he, fucking Muscle Boy now? Is it Muscle Boy doing this whole shit?
But it's like, I mean, you gotta find a way. It's
When I'm stressed, I just beat my dick.
wow. Oh right, roll.
I mean, I compose music.
Roll credits. That's what we're doing.
I mean, but like, no, it's some real shit. You're like, okay, I'm not sure. Did I mention the taxi incident?
I don't think so.
I don't.
No. Okay.
Beat your dick in the back of a taxi.
I have 2 taxi incidents. I'll probably tell only one right now.
Two.
That's my question too.
Bad things happen to me in taxis and Indian drivers. Like, it's.
Oh, you're gonna make me pay an extra $13 ski. Yeah. Now I got a reason to pay $13.
But no, okay, this one, right? Like, I'm coming back from like Queens for a shoot, right? For a shoot, and I'm in Jersey City. I'm on the 123 coming from New York. Fall asleep, miss my stop, end up at Christ Hospital. I don't have any more cash on me.
That sounds bad.
I'm like, yo, I was out all day. I do not feel like walking right now. I'm gonna wait for a taxi, and I'm just like, yo, can I swipe my card near your taxi? Because certain taxis around here you can swipe a card. And see the first one, I wave him down. He's like, yo, I'm like, yo, do you credit card? He's like, no, we can stop at an ATM. All right, cool. I'm getting back of his getting the back of the car. He's telling me like, yo, once I took this woman out, once I had a female rider, and she told me she was gonna get the money from inside, and she never came back out, and I swear, man, I fucking hate that bitch. I want her to. I hope she's dead. Like, so I'm sitting here, and I'm like, damn.
I'm about to die tonight.
And so I come out. We stop by my bank. I get out. Stop my car, go in. I try to take money out of my account. However, there's enough money on my account to pay for the ride. Mm-hmm. However, it's less than $20. The minimum I can take out is $20. Now, if I could have swiped my card in the car, I'd have been fine. But no, I can't remove $20 from the bank. So I go back to him like, yo, listen, I can't take out any money right now. If you want, just leave me here. It's cool. I don't want to waste any more of your time or money. He's like, no. Get back in the car. I'm like,
Yeah, that's like the ultimate red flag. Like, he pulled out the red flag. He's like, get back in the car. And you're like, okay.
So
I'm sorry to cut you off. The only way I was getting back in that car is if you're bringing my black ass back to Christ Hospital. You're not bringing me nowhere else.
Make me walk because I wasted your time.
So we pull up to our corner. And he's like, yo, all right, you're gonna go upstairs. You're gonna go to whoever's in the house, and you're gonna get my money. You're gonna come back downstairs. I'm like, yo, there's no one upstairs.
I live alone.
I live with my mom, but like, she wasn't there. She was working. I was like, yo, like, he's like, oh, so like, what are you gonna do? I'm like, what are you gonna do? You don't have any more money? I'm like, yo, I told you.
Patrick then got on his knees and he's just like crying, like, I'm sorry, taxi driver.
So yeah, I'm like, yo, listen, I told you, like, you could have like dropped me off and wasted less of your time and money back by the bank. You could have like, I was offering for you to let me. That you could just like end a ride there. Yeah. It's like, no, then I still wouldn't have gotten my money. But I'm like, yeah, but you'd be losing less money. Anywho, he's like, yo, and he's like, yo, you just like that bitch who. I'm like, I don't remember her. And I'm like, yo, this nigga has a piece right now. He has to pull on me. Like, these doors are locked. You know the way taxi's set up so you can't reach the driver? I'm dead. Like, I'm sitting in the back of this taxi, like, mentally preparing myself for death. Because that's how psycho this nigga sounds. Like, he's getting angry And I'm just like, yo, I'm gonna die tonight. Like, this is it. Making peace with making peace with any god that I don't believe in. Like,
I'm convert to Catholicism.
and then I'm like, I just did that shoot today. I'm never gonna get to post those scarecrow pics.
That's your main thing. You're like, oh
said,
shit,
I
can't post.
He said, because I'm about to be a scarecrow tonight. It's over. I'm done.
And one he's like, yo, how about I take you to an ATM, you can get your money out, and then I leave you there. I'm like,
as long as it's close
We
by.
just went through this.
like, I wouldn't want this to happen, but like,
I'm like, if it's close by my house, sure, I'm like, look, did you at least explain the situation to him?
No, cause he knew. I was like, yo, I don't have cash on me. Can
But
you
I'm
take
talking
card?
about
that I couldn't take.
like you
out.
can't take less than a
Yeah, that's what I told him that, but he was like, yeah.
I'm like, yeah, take me to an ATM. If it's not close to my house, I'm pulling you out that driver's seat. You gotta remember, I have to get out to get the money. So when I come back, I'm coming to.
The thing is, I had wild bags. I had my backpack, I had my duffel bag.
He about to get bagged, alright.
So like,
You brought the duffel bag for a
you're gonna go
reason.
upstairs, you're gonna leave your bag down here, and yeah.
He robs your shit.
Got me fucked up.
He starts taking your props. He's like, all right, well, this is this much.
Yo, I'm
This
like,
is
take
that.
out my scarecrow mask, take out my hat, take out my fake scythe. I'm like,
All right, this is equal. All right, have a good night.
take out my hypodermic needles, like.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so like I end up getting it, and like he ends up like saying just like fuck it. He's like, at one point I'm like, yo, listen, I don't do this because like really on some real shit, I don't like not paying people for their services. I'm like really not about that. I'm about like, if you do something for me, I pay you for it. That's how I roll. So I really did feel bad.
Prostitute.
I just shut up. So like I really did feel bad, but like he wasn't hearing that because I was like, yo, he's like, because at one point he's like, yo, this happened to me with that woman. I'm like, yo, you have my sympathies. You have my
It's
sympathies.
my ex-wife.
No. He's like, so I'm like, yo, you have my sympathies about this. He's like, yo, I don't need your sympathy. I need your money.
God damn, he was not taking anything.
I'd have like, stop. First off, stop bringing this bitch up. She's not here. It's me and you. 2, you need money. Get a better job. Or invest in the card machine or something. I told you I have cash, like.
And yo, so after I'm like, yo, listen, I work at the Taco Bell, Journal Square. This time, if you come, I'll have your money. Blah blah blah. And he's like, he works in Journal Square too. So I'm like, he's like, all right. And he lets me out of the car, and I go upstairs, and then I beat off right after that.
I'm highly stressed.
I was so stressed.
I'm highly stressed.
I was like, yo, never mind. I was like really shaken by this shit, yo.
So you beat your dick to ease your nerves. I can imagine you're so traumatized because like I've only went to your place like just this past weekend. It's like I just imagine you get into your apartment, you're like.
Oh man. That's.
Tell him the other one because that one was funny too.
But wait. There's
Oh wait.
a couple like about a month later, right? This guy never comes through for his money. By the way, you don't worry.
Obviously, he didn't want it.
Kill you basically.
He never came through. But then, like one night after work, right? It's like 3 a.m. I'm at the bus stop waiting for the 119. Out of nowhere, taxi rolls up in front of me. He's like, "Hey, remember me?" I was like, "Yo,
You got my money, right?"
He's like, "Yo, we're about $10." I'm like, this one, like, "Yo, who are you?" I pretended not to know him. So I'm like, "Yo, I did offer you, you could come by. You said you work in Journal Square. You drive in Journal Square. I work in Taco Bell. I told you when I could cut. When you could come.
Oh, so this is the
your
game.
money."
Every black guy looks the same, huh? Oh, remember me? No, I don't, because I wasn't him.
So I'm like, "Yo, who are you?" And then like he just like drives off cackling.
He was about to kill you.
No, then he just reverses back and like shoots you and then leaves.
It's funny that you mentioned that.
Oh god.
Because I don't know if you know, well, I'm not going to say his name. But we're going to call him Slinky.
Okay.
He's tall and slinky.
Okay.
So, why do you sound so nervous?
I don't know. I'm gonna hear you out.
So, we're driving.
Yeah.
We just got finished smoking or whatever. So I'm like, all right, I'm hungry. So we go to Taco Bell by 440.
Okay.
So we just got finished talking about cars. He wanted to tint his windows, but we were talking about cars that have like a really deep tint, even though you're not supposed to. Mind you, a car pulls up next to us with really deep tints. So we're like, yo, because they're usually the type that rolls down the window and starts just blasting at you.
Oh no.
Mind you, as we're talking about this, the car starts rolling down the window. So my boy, so he backs up. So he backs up, and then the car backs up with us. So we go forward. He goes forward. We back up.
It's like a constant game of like, you can't shoot us if we're moving.
So we're like, yo, this is the longest red light ever. When is this shit gonna change? Yo, and the nigga's like, yo, stop backing up. What do you mean?
I'm trying to shoot you.
What do you mean stop backing up? I'm trying to live. So he's like, yeah, I'm just trying to take your lights off.
Wait, he couldn't just tell you?
Bro, we're like, nah, man, you can't be too safe. Come on, it's better to be safe than sorry. Like,
What if you had a piece on you just for safety? You shot him by accident, just like, he's like, why the fuck did you shoot me?
I'm hungry. I'm stoned. We got finished talking about tins rolling down windows and start blasting out the car.
We just
and here you come.
by.
Here you come pulling them slowly, and then the first thing you do is roll down your window. Yeah, I'm not having it.
He was just trying to get your attention with his shotgun.
You could have you could have flashed your lights or something,
Yeah.
or beeped or
Or
something.
like waved at you, like, hey!
But nah, if he'd have put his hands out, I think we'd have probably drove through the red light. Hand came out, we gone.
No, I love that you're concerned for your life and you're about to die, but you're still concerned for the red light. Like, you're not trying to break the law.
Yeah, because like, he's like...
There's a cop car right behind him, too. Come on.
No, it was only us two. That's the funny part. So as soon
God.
as he rolled in the window, I'm like, nah, that's not happening.
Yeah, we better die.
We just got finished talking about it. So you about to tell me we just talk of death now, right? All right. Cool. So yeah, he pulls up, we pull back. He pulls back, we pull up. And how you gonna get angry? We trying to live. I don't understand.
My whole thing is like he didn't have to like be like exactly like leveled with you to tell you that your lights were out.
He was leveled. He was trying to make sure we understood him.
Yeah, apparently it's like we have to be aligned. We have to be perfectly parallel so that I can communicate
and
that your
makes
lights
it worse
are
is
out.
you have really dark tints and you're black. And you're trying to signal us that our lights off by
And you're aiming a
following
gun
us.
at me.
It's like, no, you did everything wrong, and then you're mad that we're like trying to be safe. Like,
It's like,
I
yo,
just
we
don't
live like right by like the ghetto area. Like, how are you not like?
only thing
expecting
is,
me?
I did not beat my meat after that. I was just
You're
stressed.
in your car with your friend and you're just like, yo man, I'm really stressed. You pull your dick out, he's like, what are you doing? I'm stressed, man.
Get it out. Come on.
Get out of the car!
But no, my other taxi incident, and it's funny because this one is like easily darker, but like, it stressed me out significantly less.
Indian guy really got to you.
So I'm walking around General Square. It's late at night. I don't know when the next bus is. It's like like 2 in the morning, some shit. And so I hailed that. So I see a taxi, hail that shit down. Indian taxi driver again.
It's the same guy.
The first one incident I told you about. This was like the first incident I told you about was in
Was that 2 years ago?
No. This was the one where I thought the guy was gonna kill me. That's mine. The
Yeah,
one where I thought the guy was
that?
the one where I thought the guy was gonna kill me. That was like this past September.
Jesus.
Yeah. This incident is from like 2015, summer of 2015. And so I wave down a taxi. Guy, Indian dude, he's like, yo, come on, get in front. I'm like, all right, cool, I'm in front, sitting in front. So we start driving. He's making conversation. I'm kind of wondering like, why am I in the front of this car? Anyway, he's like, at one point he's like, yo, so he's making conversation. He's like, yo, so where are you from? I'm like, yo,
Stop. I'd be like, stop right there. I'm not doing this. Nope. You don't need to know where I'm from. I'm from.
So do you like 7-inch penises? It's like,
I'm from places.
So I'm like, yo, my family's Jamaican. He's like, oh yeah, I saw a documentary about Jamaica.
Oh,
he's like, I saw National Geo, my guy. Here we go.
he about to be extra racist.
He's like, yo, so I heard they got pretty big dicks over there.
Why is that the first thing? Ooh.
He's like, yo, you got a big dick? I was like,
I'd be like, this is my style.
yo, I'm pretty open about this shit, so I'm like, Walter knows I don't really have a filter, so I'm just like, yeah, I'm pretty average, I'm like 6.5, He's like, oh, okay. Anyway, next thing you know, mind you, I'm a big guy, I'm fat, right? So it's like, next thing you know, I feel his hand on my bicep. He's like, yo, you work out? I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
like, you about to find out what these hands do.
You better see a workout right now.
It's like, yo, like, what are you groping? Like, it's just fat.
Oh.
What are you doing? So I kind of like,
Just my type.
gently take his hand off my arm.
I like meat on my victims.
I'd be like, nah, I don't like when people drive without both hands.
It's like, you're making me real uncomfortable.
And I forget like exactly what he was saying after that, but it was like, he was still, making weird conversation. And then eventually his hand goes on my thigh. Starts right up.
This is the story about this is the story about Pat getting molested.
And like, I pick up his hand and I move that shit away. I'm like, no.
No thanks.
And then like, as we get towards my stop, he does it again. I'm just like, yeah, no.
He's like, where's my tip? Give me the tip!
I'd be like, no, my girl doesn't like this. I don't like this. I'm very look.
You know what? I'm actually suicidal. This is the tipping point. This is literally I'm gonna go upstairs and kill myself because of you.
And like, mind you, I'm not really that like scared. Cause I'm like, okay, like if he tries anything extreme,
Catching your hand.
he's like, I'm bigger than this dude.
He puckers his lips and he's like going down towards your thigh. You're like, this isn't so suspicious. I'm just gonna roll with it.
Like, if he tries anything extreme, I'm bigger than this dude. But then like, this is his car. He might have like, a gun under there, or like something, like a button that like shoots out gas or some shit.
This is Batman. He said, sleep gas.
I'm getting some ass tonight. It's like, oh Jesus.
So, yeah, I ended up getting out. I'm just like, yo, what the fuck? And I'm kind of mad I paid him too.
I wouldn't have.
I gave.
It's like you already got enough by touching me.
Like, everything you thought you were getting paid for, you just got from groping me.
Yeah.
But I'm about to give you an extra tip. Get out of the driver's seat because you're getting this work. Right now. I don't care what you thought this was. It wasn't this kind of game. I wasn't playing it.
It's a new porno series, Bang Taxi.
No, we're gonna start from the last save file, and I'm gonna beat that ass. Cause that.
I'm gonna get my action replay.
I could go home and like, I'm like, FaceTime with my ex, and I told her what happened. It's like, yo, Pat, you totally got molested just now. I was like, what? No. I was like, what? That wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
What? No. And I'm like, yeah, I figure he's maybe, he's kind of foreign. Maybe that's just how it is in his country. I don't know. Like,
this is America.
Okay,
maybe he's not used to maybe he's just not used to these customs. Maybe like, they're more touchy feely over where he's from. I don't know. Like, that's a very touchy subject. But it's like, I don't know. I'm just like, maybe social interaction is different.
I mean, yeah, but I don't think they're gonna be like, I'm just gonna grow up the shit out of you.
You said he was Indian, right?
He looked Indian.
All right, look, you can throw colors at me. We can do the.
Oh my god! Stop. And
whatever.
Holding literally just happened yesterday.
You can throw colors at me. You're not groping me. I don't care where you're from. I don't care if you're German. We're not doing the kiss on the cheek. We're not doing the head bob. You're not stroking me. Don't even touch my thumb.
Don't even look at me.
You're doing a little too much right now. We're in America. Why are you doing this? Hi, how's your day? Conversation's fine. I can understand people talk with their hands. You're talking a little too much right now.
Yeah, no, like, my ex was like, yo, Pat, you sound like exactly like girls who, like, just went through some shit and, like, are trying to deny that they went through some shit. It's like, oh. Mind you, like, this shook me up way less than the other incident did. Like,
I'm sorry, I had to figure out how I was doing that, and I'm like, yo, it's just turning by itself in front of me.
Is it?
No, it's because,
I've been watching...
We're gonna keep constantly tapping the fucking table.
Like, I've been watching too much Supernatural lately.
Yo, you scared the fuck out of me.
I've been watching too much Supernatural lately, where shit starts moving funny in front of me. It's like, nah, where the salt at? Where's salt at? You need a salt circle now, bitch.
You said you're Sam Dean. Get over here.
You're telling me like when I got home with my mom, so my sister told me that you were waiting downstairs, and like so I was getting my shit ready, and then like okay, so we didn't put the lock on the door, so like the door's just like there, and like somehow the door just opened, and I just turned around, I'm like, okay. I'm going home.
You are home? No, it's not.
Yeah, I was like,
two shits happened at work last night where like I was coming up the stairs, and you know how there's on the second flight of stairs there's the door that leads outside, and it's always like do not open after dark because I don't know, a homeless person might be out there to kill you. I hear footsteps coming down towards that door, so I'm like, nah, son, nah, not that. I literally, like, you see Evelyn on the line
what
making...
the fuck?
You see
Beep.
on the line making shit. She just looks over and just me slamming the door behind me, walking. Not today, Satan.
God damn, I just you name drop the fuck.
Whoops, sorry.
Beep.
That reminds me of when my brother was telling me he was at work, right? And he was working at a hotel, but now he works at a restaurant. And they're in the back at the lockers. And out of nowhere, a locker flies open. Nobody's near it; it just flies open. So everybody's just laughing and talking, and he's like, "All right, so we're not gonna question that now." So they close it, and then all the lockers fly open.
Fuck that.
Boy, yo, I'm out.
I'm like,
I'm
yeah,
out.
it's about that time. They was like, "No, I just got here. No, I'm leaving now."
I'm like, yo, this is the first 5 episodes of an episode. The first 5 episodes. First 5 minutes of an episode of Supernatural. Nah, son, I'm not gonna be the dead nigga. Fuck that noise.
Yeah, I don't know what y'all guys do on your spare time, but on my spare time, when shit like this happens, it's time to go.
Yeah.
See,
It's like, oh, look at the time.
I'm like, yo, it's like me. I'm like the resident atheist here, but like at the end of the day, I'm like, at the end of the day, some
shit, I gotta bleep.
Nah.
you know, some weird shit goes down. So I'm gonna be like. Yeah, if a ghostly figure appears in front of me, I'm like,
Yeah, look,
nah.
I'm not white enough to investigate.
I don't believe in you.
I don't even. You don't even go here.
I'm sorry, I don't come prepared with flashlights and a talking dog.
Come on, Keystone.
No,
Oh.
like I'm not high enough for this. Stop.
Because it's Mooseback.
We're leaving. We're going home.
Come on, who are you? Whoopee.
But yeah, I did have an awkward moment at City Hall though. So I had recently bought a katana, and I found out because my brother was walking to work with it. So I'm like, let me search up the laws. So one, found out that NJ police are fucking dicks. There's no such thing as a blade restriction law. So that whole if it's longer than 4 fingers, it's complete bullshit.
Is it?
Is it?
And I found out katanas aren't a weapon on the list of illegal weapons. So, me and
What about swords in general?
certain swords are up there.
Okay.
Like I believe Tonto was up there. It was a few swords up there.
Scimitar.
But probably. I don't know why you're walking around with that in Jersey. But.
Yeah.
Listen, I had to do a shoot in New York as Blue Spirit.
Mm-hmm.
I bought 2 metal swords for that, and like I bought a duffel bag just for the purpose of carrying that shit around New York without getting stopped.
Yeah.
Because I've been stopped before for carrying around a bow. So.
But I was a dick. So me and my ex had to go pay her dad's taxes for the house. So I went with her, of course, So we're sitting there. I'm carrying the katana with me. It's not out. It's in a
It's in the sheath.
Yeah, it's in the sheath, but it's in a black bag.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, mind you, we go into City Hall, and I'm carrying. So I seen the metal detector. I put it on the thing. She puts her keys down and everything. I walk through. Guy does the little nightstick, whatever. So when it goes through the machine, I pick it up, and we walk off. And the guy's looking at the screen. Now, I didn't notice. She noticed that he's like fucking perplexed, like trying to figure out what the fuck that he witnessed. He's looking at the monitor, and he looks back at like the machine where it went through, and then he's looking at the monitor.
He's like, it's a fucking sword. Holy shit.
He's like, yeah, I'm gonna need to take that. I'm like, all right, sure, no problem. I know I'm gonna get it back at the end because it's mine. I'm gonna hit you with the laws now that I know them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a dick about it. So we're in the back wherever you pay the taxes at and do like W-2s and everything. Cop walks up to me. And this is the stupidest shit I've ever had happen to me. It had to be. So he's asking me about it, and his first question is like, "Did you just buy it?" What the fuck does that have to do with me having it right now? Like, if I was gonna kill somebody, your first question is, "Did you just buy it?" Like, does that matter? Where'd you get it from? Do you want one? I could totally give you the link.
Yeah, the anime shop down the street.
Like, I can give you the link if you want to spot me the money. I'll buy it for you.
He's like, yeah, I'm really into Samurai Champloo, and this sword is really
I need to
cool.
finish that, by the way.
Yeah.
So he was like, "Yeah, are you going home?" "Yeah, I'm going to the hospital to visit my mom." So then
With a sword.
Yeah. So I get to the hospital, and the fucking security guard scared the fuck out of me. Mind you, she's smiling about the whole thing. She's like, "Oh, you got a rifle in your back." And I'm like, "What?"
A rifle?
And she's like, "No, I'm just messing with you." And I'm like, you don't even know what this is. And you're making a joke like that. I'm like, yeah.
It's like you killed 3 patients upstairs. And she's like, he has a rifle. It's like, what are you talking about?
So I was just walking around with the katana the whole way, like from City Hall to the hospital. And nobody can say anything. Now, mind you, my brother walked past the precinct by my house.
With a pen in his pocket and they tackled him.
No, with the katana, but he had the handle hanging out the bag that it comes in. And he was trying to figure out why nobody stopped him. And when I told him, he was like, oh, that's good news. So he carries it to work.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
So he'll be walking late night and like a bunch of mysterious people will show, hey, yo, give me some money, though. It's like, whoosh.
Oh, my time has come!
That's the only way they can take it from you is if you're
gonna
have
use
probable cause.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I'm just walking around, I could walk around with it out of it, but if they don't really suspect I'm doing anything, they can't question me, can't take it. But what I do need to know, right, is what weapon is a bully? Because that was illegal apparently. What is a bully? Like,
Look it up.
is that just a normal? I feel like that's just a normal person.
Yeah, I'm thinking of like someone that bullies
But
someone.
it was under weapons. Like, how strong is this man, or how tough is his bullying that is illegal? Like,
You see, like, you know, there's like a specially set cage, and it turns out like it's this like worst bully ever. Like, you know, and
obviously,
fucking 10 different locks on this cage. Like, this nigga busts out. He roasts you so bad you die. He roasts you.
I'm like,
Do you remember how it's spelled?
it's literally spelled bully.
Like a bully? Okay.
Yeah, like.
Because I got the
Like
video game
everything
bully.
I've been as a black child.
Good game.
Yeah, I just typed in weapon bully and I don't fucking know what is it? It's a gun, sword.
Apparently, it's a crossword. It's a cheat.
Is it sword? Is it
I don't know.
bully's weapon cross sword? What the? I don't fucking know.
Just type it like that and pop up images.
Okay, image. Okay, that'd be a better thing. Let's see. Load Google.
I feel like a random white guy's gonna.
I mean.
Oh, a slingshot.
Is that it, really?
I mean, that's kind
Okay,
of.
that last thing was a shotgun, but
Yeah, these are like turret rifles and shit.
Wait, hold on, wait.
Skin edition. Yeah, these are all literally just shots from the game, and there's a white dude with a gun. Okay.
that's a taser. Oh, I get it. White people with weapons are bullies. I got it.
And we alienated the audience again. And Kim Jong-un.
I mean, Google did it itself. So, you know.
Yeah.
And threw a random like Korean in there. You know. It's not
I
really-
guess.
I mean, everybody wins. You know.
I don't know, but
He said, "Do they really win?" He
But no, that shit reminds me of like New York Comic Con a few years back, where like they got more lax, but for a while, 1 year they were just confiscating every prop. Like,
he said, "That's your hand. Give me that."
it was like, yo,
your
you
skin,
go
give
to
me
the
that
con
too.
and you see photos from the con. It's like, yo, Captain America got to pose it at his shield. Thor got to pose it at his hammer. Like, Inuyasha got to pose it at his sword or some shit. Like, shit was wild. Like,
Bro,
and like they were
sorry.
taking photos from like the booth where they had all the confiscated weapons. It was like every fucking prop gun, prop bow, prop sword,
I'm letting them know now. When I leave, I'm getting my shield back, and I'm batting you with it. Because how are you Captain America with no shield?
Yo,
Thor
word,
with no
I'll be
hammer.
pissed because I'm like, yo, I came to the con, I need shots, I pay for the costume, I put my work into the costume, I pay for the ticket. Now I'm gonna pay for my photographer, and I don't have my fucking shield.
He said, "Batman, give me your cape and your Batman and your mask.
and your suit.
You're Bruce now. You're Bruce Wayne." Like, no, it don't work like that. Like
I've done that before though.
that. What when as
Casual Bruce.
Yeah,
Wayne.
because there was a photographer. He wanted to do shoots with like superheroes and their secret identities.
that's
So I
dope.
went as I did like
Imagine-
vest, shirt, and
Imagine they take your
Batarang.
suit.
Like you're wearing like a cardigan. So we have to take that from you.
Yeah, I just had like vest, suit,
what
batarang,
made
grayed
them
up
do
the sides
that?
of my hair.
That's dope. But what made them do that? Like, why take all the props? Like,
I think it's like a risk factor. It's like,
Well,
you don't
like I said,
wanna-
it was just 1 year. Like
Yeah.
they still take away props every so now, but like they've been more lax about it since then.
I mean,
And they're very specific about like what
that's like taking away Spider-Man's web shooters.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I can still pose it on my web shooters. Like I'm just gonna say
Yeah,
it's
but
the Tobey Maguire
you're
with the
gonna go-
organic weapon.
You're gonna go like this, and they're gonna be like, what are you shooting? What do you got there, bud? Like what do you expect? It's like we come here to show off not our costumes with the props, but to generally have fun. And you're trying. That's like stripping a kid of his childhood right there.
See me, I'm like, yo, this year if they'd have done that, it would have worked for the Thors and Captain America because like the most recent Thor movie he lost his hammer, and the most recent Captain America movie he threw away the shield. So I'm like that would have worked this year. Yeah, like, y'all could have done that this year, but you didn't. So fuck you.
You didn't even know that was gonna happen.
Let's hear with the comics. Fucking fake nerd. But yeah, I think it's also because like there's that whole risk factor of like people not wanting to get hurt or whatever. But that's why like what's it called? When you have a prop, it has the orange tip so that you know that it's a toy.
Mind you, again,
I didn't know that. I've never been to a
most of my guns have orange.
Oh,
orange
okay,
tip.
yeah.
Like if you get a gun from like a toy store, there's like a little orange tip. Yeah.
And there some cons where
now I'm coming in with a cap gun. Can't stop that.
No, it's funny. When I went to Anime Next, you could buy a fucking gun like that, and it was $20.
Yeah, no. The funny thing was this year that year that there was confiscating shit. I bought a metal katana. It wasn't a good metal katana, but I bought a metal katana for $10.
Yeah,
that's in the con.
I was not doing that. I mean, if you really like katanas and you want it, like I paid, and I'm hurt by this. My mom's friend, her brother had a katana. Told me, and I'm like, oh shit, katana, I'm about to get that. So he's like, yeah, I'll sell it to you, $150. I'm like, that's not bad. So I saved up the money, bought it from him.
Yeah.
And then found out it was fake. It was made in Pakistan. It was sterling. It's steel. It's not high carbon steel because
stainless steel.
Stainless steel. Thank you. I was about to say silver, stainless silver or some shit. But I'm like, nah. Then I look at the bottom of the hilt. It has a screw hanging out of it. The sheath is a box. Mind you, the tip of the sword is sticking out of the sheath. It's poorly wrapped. I'm like, I ain't never making investments ever.
I just imagine like you saved all that money and you buy it. You grab like the hilt.
Actually, after this, I'll show you a picture of it because I think I have a picture on my phone. But I was very upset. I'm like,
yeah, I can understand it. You wasted so much money on a fake fucking
and then
thing.
this one I paid $180, but this one's real. This is 1060 high carbon steel, and I customized it myself.
Oh, nice.
Engraved, no. It's beautiful. I want to make another one. It was supposed to be white and red, but I kind of want to do white and purple, like a really nice purple.
I mean, like the whole thing with the whole thing with katana is like some people like kind of shove that with the whole weeb thing, where it's like you watch a lot of samurai anime. You're a fucking nerd.
How I generally watch anime and go, oh, you're a fake anime head because
you didn't watch Attack on Titan.
Trash.
I watched the first episode. I got really bored.
But I used to watch a lot of anime on Netflix. So that's how I was into anime before that, but that's where I didn't really have cable, so my way of watching it was
Netflix.
Yeah. Which I'm hurt by one of my ex's fan groups when they were like, oh, name animes that aren't on Netflix, and named every anime that was on Netflix. And I really wanted to comment. I was like, you guys are all idiots. But that's besides the point right now. So I generally read the background of the anime like
before you watch it.
That's what catches my. If it sounds interesting, I'm going to watch
it.
If it doesn't, I'm scrolling.
Same.
A lot of people are like, no, I just watch. If it's an anime, I'm clicking it. It's like, no, because you end up with Boku no Pico, and you're scarred for life.
It don't even remind me of fucking that shit.
It's like, because I don't. I do know a few people who just like. They go through like the list of, and they go on the anime website, and from A down to Z, or if there's a number symbol category, they go through those, and it's like I can't do that.
Yeah, no,
because if it's boring, I'm turning it off.
Yeah,
I'm not even giving you the chance. It's like I want to find like I watched Girls Bravo because that seemed really interesting. Very good anime. Rosario Vampire. I watched both seasons of that. Planet, which I'm not even supposed to speak of.
Why?
You're an asshole for that. Oh, it was a tearjerker, but I didn't cry.
No, it's funny because I was already depressed as it was, so nothing made me more sad.
Right. What my friend didn't tell me that it was gonna be that sad.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, it's a comedy.
I feel like if I watch it again, I'll probably be like, oh shit.
Yeah, he was like, it's a comedy, and I'm like, it started out really funny.
And then all the sad shit happened.
All shit just went left, and I'm like, I wasn't prepared. And then I
Did you watch After Story too?
Yes. I tried watching it again with my brother.
Yeah.
And it was not happening. Bro, the moment the mom and the scene where they lost the daughter, the moment she started crying and the dad was like, let everything out, I was crying with her. I was like, yo, I can't do it. As soon as I heard Snip, I was like, oh, I'm done. I can turn it off.
No, because like I remember like when I was watching it, like, and like I mean I guess spoilers because fuck it, it's like over 10 years old. Fuck it. When you watch After Story and then like when Ucio dies in fucking the main character's hands, I was like, okay, this is the thing. I was like, okay, so I watched this like after that whole first girlfriend quote unquote breakup thing, right? Mm-hmm. So I was already sad and I was like watching. I was like, oh shit, this fucking 5-year-old just died in her dad's hands. This is so depressing, and I still didn't cry. But then immediately I got pissed off because it was a dream the whole time. I was like, motherfucker, you would.
I thought she really died.
No, it was a fucking dream.
So who was the girl that was telling the story with the fucking dog?
It was the dad imagining this the whole time. Like, while the wife was giving birth, he apparently had this whole thing where he had a whole imagination shit where his wife died, and he got super shitty, then didn't give a shit about his child, then got a job, and then his child died. He's a bad dad. Fuck him, and hold on, I gotta charge my laptop.
I started Supernatural. My ears are out. When I hear shit, I'm like, yo. Where the rock salt at? Yo, like, got salt and burn the body. That's it.
Something emerging from the back. I'm like, oh, yo, what's up?
No.
Now hearing that it was all a dream, it actually kind of blew my shit because I shedded so many tears for that.
That's why like it got me mad. I was like,
it's still a good anime.
It's still a good anime, but fuck that shit.
Like right now, I'm watching Recreator, which is
that was my show.
And then after that, I have a list that my few friends gave me, but I think I might watch what did he say it was something about the diary.
Future Diary.
There you go. But I also kind of want to watch another.
Which one? Oh, another.
I watched a compilation of all the deaths.
Oh, from Another?
Yeah.
Yo, I'm sorry. Like,
what is this about?
It's Final Destination.
Okay, I was about to say.
It's kind of it. Well. Yes and no.
It's Final Destination as an anime.
The premise is that. Sorry. The premise is that like okay, so you're in class and you notice that like for some reason people just keep dying, and it's because there's someone that appeared in your class that wasn't there the previous year. Someone in that classroom / life in general does not belong, and because this person still exists, everyone in that class is gonna die one by one.
Huh. So how do you stop this?
You have to kill that person that doesn't belong. You have to find out who it is and kill them or get rid of them somehow. For me, even though like y'all know that I don't like Igor, and I still withdrew. Like I still watch the scene where the fucking girl trips on the stairs and then she has the sharpest umbrella known to man.
Yeah, I heard about that.
It's like, oh no, it's falling down. And it's like, why? Umbrellas are not sharp.
Like there's certain things like me as someone who like analyzes a lot of writings and shows and stories and whatnot. There are certain times you can just tell, like, the author just wanted an excuse to do this. This author just wanted an excuse, or this animator just wanted an excuse to kill people on screen in really fun ways. The whole story was an excuse for that.
You can say the same thing about this anime that, like, I was enjoying, but it was just overall stupid. It was a King's Game, or in Japanese, Osama Game. Mm-hmm. And it's kind of like another Future Diary where it's like, oh no, everyone's dying Okay, so the basic premise is like, okay, let's say we're all in the same classroom, and for some reason we get this mysterious text from the king, and the king's rules are absolute, and if you don't follow the rules, you die or get hurt in some way. And
that's weird.
It's really dumb. And then like they tried making it this whole thing where it's like, wait, the curse originated from this village so many years ago. But then in the previous episode, they're like, wait, but the King's Game is a virus, and they try to hack it, and yeah, and like the girl who's there is like, I hacked into the mainframe, and then like the fucking event is just like, the king found out, spontaneous combustion, and the bitch just dies. She's like, What was so stupid about this scene? I was like, oh no, this is supposed to be emotional, and like it was the character that spontaneously combusted is that token character that like is emotionless and is just like, I'm cool because I don't have emotions and I'm smart.
Asshole.
Yeah, and she's just like, don't worry, you'll find out the cause of this. Mind you, she's on fire, just talking casually, and everyone's like, no, you can't. We gotta put you on. You're dying. She's like, no, this is my fate. I will accept it. And then she just jumps off into like an abyss.
My nigga, what?
Or like, they were on a pier.
Stop, jump, and roll. What is this?
She jumped into the ocean, but then still died because she was on fire.
I mean,
No shit.
It was entertaining.
that's one of those moments where you have no choice but to send the director, the author, the illustrator, and like this shit is gonna flop, you piece of shit.
No, that was the thing too, because
what
like
the
it
fuck
was
did you
interesting.
think
It was, and like the way people died, it was cool. Except for like this one scene where they kind of technically forced the main character's girlfriend to rape the main character's best friend, because that was
just jump into Berserk.
no, because okay, so main character, he went through the game once, because like the game ends when there's only one survivor, just like Future Diary. Spoilers, but that's literally the main premise. They tell you the first episode. Everyone has to die except one person.
I didn't even watch the first episode.
They tell you that they tell you that within like the first few minutes, so you're fine. That's the main premise anyway.
You spoiled the first few minutes.
Fuck you. And they're like, okay, so best friend has to fuck main character's girlfriend, and it's like, best friend is just like, but I can. You guys love each other, and the main character's like, no, like if you don't do this, you're gonna die. Just do it. I don't mind. Like, yeah, you'll take her virginity. Like, both of y'all will lose it to each other. I don't care. I don't want y'all to die because y'all are my best friends, and I love you. And then
Nah, nigga, you gonna die today.
no, and he's still like, no, I can't. You're my best friend. So main character literally knocks him the fuck out, and then he like shoves the dude into a closet and goes, girlfriend, I don't want him to die, so you gotta do what you gotta do. And she's like, I'm so sorry. He's like, no, it's fine. And then it implies like,
Bitch, nigga, I'm riding that dick for my life. What you mean? What you mean?
So like, it made me feel uncomfortable because like, she basically raped him, and it's like,
She saved the nigga's life. I don't care.
Yeah.
Like,
No, my best friend was dying today. I'm sorry to say, but I'm not doing that. No, I'm
the
not.
only thing I will recommend from that anime is the opening. It's hype as fuck.
Like, that I don't. Yeah, he died.
Yeah.
It was just him who was dying. Wait, what is it like?
So the basic premise is like the king texts you or texts a few people
whoever-
specifically.
oh,
So you have to follow the king's command. It's like, okay, Keyshawn has to fuck girl A. It's like,
Is girl A hot? Cause if she's
maybe,
not, I'm
who
dying.
knows?
is girl A consenting?
No.
God, I like
But
being
she
alive.
technically, but she's forced because she doesn't want to die.
Oh, so you're both gonna die.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I
I
mean-
mean, get on this dick. Fuck you.
I mean,
Wow.
I mean,
first,
sorry.
okay, first is consent. It's like, but like, if y'all don't do it, y'all gonna die.
Yeah, no, bitch, get on this dick. What you mean?
There was a character
I mean,
that's
if
like
she-
that. She's like, you gonna ride? I'm gonna ride your fucking dick. And he's like, nah, I'm good. She's like, nah, I'm getting that dick.
I'm not going to die. I have plans
No,
tomorrow.
but she was also a crazy character. She's like, no, I'm getting it.
So if it comes down to it, if she looks good, I don't care if she doesn't get the text or not. Bend that ass over. Bring that ass here. That is mine.
I mean, I understand.
I'm going to live.
I understand. It's like, yeah, well, we're gonna survive, but it's like the most weird things. The king just. Okay, so
The
like,
king's a pervert.
yeah.
You gotta
King's
accept
some
it.
fuck shit for all
These are all high schoolers too, so we don't know how old the king is or who even the king is.
I
It's
mean,
weird.
you should have known something was wrong with this man when there's a virus from a village that isn't really a virus that can be hacked into the mainframe and the king finds out and then you spontaneously combust. Yeah, at that moment
No,
you
and
should have known
They
something was up.
sequel baited at the end of it. The shit said to be continued, and I rolled down the comment section, and like everyone's like, "Yo, fuck this shit," and I was like, "Same though." Though the opening was hype as fuck.
It's just.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Should that be where we end it? We just ran about a bunch of anime, or mostly me, because you gotta go to work in literally 20 minutes.
Do I?
Yeah.
I don't care.
Jesus.
It's funny because I said this the last time, but
Yeah.
I still don't care.
But yeah. I guess if anything, because we're almost at 2 hours
It's funny
too.
because I also want Taco Bell.
I mean, shit, dog. Like,
Why not? Even though I was there this morning and don't want to go back. But okay, so
Take the journey with us.
to finish this off, I've been your host, Walter, Pink Armpits, whatever. You can find me anywhere, Pink Armpits or Pink Armpits music on any social media. If you don't find the first one, look at the other one. You'll find my dumb face. What about y'all?
you want to go first, or?
Yeah. Oh, I should have let Keish go first. He's a guest. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Keyshawn here, Cryptic. If you have a PSN, Cryptic Hardmind. If you have Instagram, King_Cryptic. Yeah, there's a lot of mysterious in there, but
I guess
you
it's
can find
really
me
cryptic.
there. You could probably also find my dumb face, but it's in gray.
And what about you?
All right, Diamond Quality Cosplay on Instagram and Facebook. So.
And even though she's not here, we got Charlotte in spirit. She's in Greece having fun doing her college shit at Charlotte Doodles or Dorka Doodles because she has a new art page. Go like that shit. And, share this podcast with your friends and, like it, subscribe because, this is fun to do. Like, we've been doing the podcast for like 2 months already, but you guys have been hearing it for a month. We got to have been uploading 2 episodes a month. Getting meta. Fuck. But, yeah, this shit is fun. Just share. It's fun. It's a good time. We talk about a lot of shit. Sometimes shit we don't condone, but it's mostly jokes. I hope.
Before you end it, if you guys, anybody watching podcast, plays Fighter Z or Fighters for the PS4, Cryptic Hardmind with a K is ready to whip that ass.
I just looked up King Cryptic and I got like a bunch of like little white kids.
Did you put the underscore?
Did I?
Maybe not.
Yeah, I did.
In between King and Cryptic?
Cryptic? Yeah.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Oh, it's because you spelled cryptic with a C.
Oh. God damn it.
But yeah. Also, we have an email. I want to interact with people that listen to our stuff. So 3artists1mic@gmail.com. If you guys have any questions or just want to like
Throw hands.
No.
Yeah. I will fly out personally to fight you.
Bitch, you're cheaper than me and you want to fly out?
You can fly me out to fight you.
We're not Logan Paul and Jake Paul trying to fight KSI and shit right now. How's that for relevance? Fuck you, Jake Paul.
Oh, get spicy.
That's racist. But yeah, this has been fun. We've been us, and we hope to see y'all in the next episode. Maybe we'll have another guest. Who knows? We're just doing this as we go, and we love you platonically.
No, actually, I actually love you romantically.
I guess. All right, we'll see y'all.